Good evening, everyone. Welcome back once again. We're still here, strangely. I've got a fan running in the background, guys. Sorry if there's a little bit of feedback on here, but it is a fucking warm-ass day out today, which is a great thing. I've been out running around all day. At least that's what we'll call it. Oh, why does everything I say have to turn into an evil maniacal laugh and then probably a sexual innuendo? It is what it is. Anyway, so hey, there's that one Mass Effect game that I might have played once or twice. I don't know. You guys might have heard of it. In any case, so tomorrow morning. Big hype news on there. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., they're initiating a new patch rollout for Mass Effect Andromeda. So, by the looks of it, at least one thing that is being changed with the patch is they are fixing the bug that was causing armor mitigation damage to be affected by the difficulty set in single player, which was a really obscure bug. But you know, BioWare found it. They're getting it fixed up, and yeah, etc., etc. So that's a good thing. That was a rather confusing bug that was essentially causing really bizarre like scaling issues. However, conversely, hopefully we're also going to be getting some balance changes, some much needed balance changes to the game. So you have a whole lot of guns that really feel, well, frankly, useless in a lot of ways, and the hope is that will hopefully be alleviated tomorrow. We will see. Tomorrow, obviously, we'll do what we did the last time a patch came out, and we will do some testing here. We'll do some good old-fashioned theory crafting and get a feel for how these weapons operate. I have a feeling that we probably won't get that all done at once. I am frankly annoyed because, as I'm noticing, just loaded up the game here, my credits for last night, we still didn't get any credits for that last gold match. That was like 50,000 credits we never got for that last match, so that was a kind of a crock of shit, to be frankly honest. But whatever. Anyway, we do have our super deluxe pack that we'll get at least. So, I mean, that's something. Yeah. It kind of kills it whenever you don't get the stuff you really want. Hooray! I have Gimpy now. Gimpy at rank 1. I probably won't use him for a while. Sniper rifle barrel. That's definitely helpful. So it bugs me, man. It bugs me that I didn't get my damn credits. So let's go ahead and check what's our gold Apex mission. Worthless. So yeah, pistol damage is all nice and all that stuff, but I don't care about these unless I see they have the XP modifiers on them. That's really the only time I ever play Apex missions. So you can kind of add that for what you want to see it as. So anyway, let's go ahead and put that on there. And obviously, I do have the bit rate is turned down back to its original value. We will see if that has any effect on my host capabilities. Last night, Lurk wasn't having any problems last night with him being connected into my lobby, but I was noticing a lot of people dropping out of matches, which is something that previously does not happen. So that might have been coincidence. We'll see. If people are dropping out of matches tonight, then we'll know that wasn't it. And then we will go back up to the higher bitrate because, well, to be frankly honest, I kind of like doing that. I like having that higher bitrate. It gets you guys the higher quality gameplay, but I don't want to have higher quality gameplay at the expense of people not being able to play with me. So, yeah. In any case, let's go ahead and see. I haven't actually even checked who's online. Lurk will probably he'll hide until the last minute. This oddball person is a real oddball. My favorite part is that Rose has not figured out yet that she can actually change her name and origin. So that's the fun part. Once she figures that out, she'll probably be Night Rose. and then some obscure number on the end of it because reasons. So it looks like nobody's on right now, so we'll go ahead and throw it open. We'll go full public, as scary as that thought is. Okay. No, you don't need to contact or... Oh, forgot the answer to a security question. Yeah, you should probably get that sorted at some point, you know, just so you have full control over your account. I don't know. To me, it just makes sense to me. I personally would want full control over my account. Maybe you don't. That's fine. If you don't want full control over your account, that's fine. You don't need to. There's no judgment here. You know, something else I do love is the fact that ain't none of this shit ever seem like it works, right? So while I love Restream likes to tell me numbers that are complete fucking fabricated lies. So check this out. Like, I can see how many people are watching each stream that I'm, you know, streaming to independently. But Restream tells me completely different numbers, and I'm like, you are so full of it. And then I look at it more directly, and oh yeah, it's because it's only pulling numbers from one of the places I'm streaming to. It is what it is. So, something else while we're waiting. Good God, this is actually kind of painful right here. But while we're waiting, something I figure I would kind of chat about real quick is... I just want to talk to you guys a bit about politics, specifically the politics of the Star Wars universe. You know, because this is the politics that matters. You know, if any of you guys are involved with like presidential candidates in countries in on Earth, then you're doing it all wrong. Everybody knows the real politics is in the Star Wars universe. That's the only politics that matters. So as I was having a debate with someone yesterday, and I was telling them that the Jedi are fascists. They are categorically fascist, and they're like, well, their first response, of course, is no, they're not. They're the good guys. And I'm like, no, listen, they are traditionalists. They do not believe in changing their beliefs. They believe in keeping old beliefs, strict old beliefs, you know, at the cost of anything else. They also are very authoritarian. They believe in absolute control over the Jedi Order at any cost, up to and including genocide and mind control. So in that regard, they're very much fascist. And of course, then the second response is, yeah, but the Sith are fascist too. And I'm like, actually, no, they're categorically not fascist. They're the opposite. That's really the truth of it is. So the Sith are all about dynamicism. They believe that change and volatility is the heart of strength, right? You know, which is why they're always killing each other, is because the strongest survive type of thing. Well, that categorically is not fascism. Even though the Sith Empire is authoritarian, it's not fascist. It's actually it's what's known as a stratocracy. It's essentially a military-controlled government, although it does have elements of both aristocracy and theocracy. The reason why I say that is because you have an elite group that runs the show, being the the Sith Council, or the Dark Council. Excuse me, get my names right. The Dark Council, you know, that runs the show. Which is kind of an aristocracy of sorts, because it's an elite group and they only let elite people into their numbers. But it also has this kind of theocracy, this almost religious fervency towards this emperor that really doesn't do anything. And this is, of course, in the Old Republic times on there. Oh my. Talking to strange people is just shivers. How's that shivers? I don't know. Calling up EA is just, I don't know. I talk to people all the time, so I don't know. It's not something I have a big problem with. But in any case, though, the Sith, you know, are pretty much diametrically opposed. They are actually, and I mean this, I don't mean this in a reference to any modern day government. I mean this as the esoteric, philosophical, political standing. The Jedi are very right wing. They're very traditionalist, resistant to change, that sort of thing. And the Sith are very left-wing. They are very dynamic. They are very forward-thinking, sometimes to their own detriment. Both are not necessarily the best thing, because both groups are on the extreme ends of the spectrum. But here's really where the food for thought comes in. And this is where I really pose it to people. Which is an oxymoron? A dark-sided Jedi or a light-sided Sith? Put that out to you there. If a Jedi falls to the dark side, they either one of three things happen. They either are killed, expelled from the order, or re-educated. And by re-educated, I mean they're taken back and re-indoctrinated with the Jedi code. Now, so there are three options on there. They cannot exist in the state of being both Jedi and serving the dark side, right? Whereas the Sith, you can be light side and still be a Sith. The reason, or the idea is, though, you have to be powerful enough to hold yourself off. Most Sith see the light side as being weaker, as the dark side offers more immediate power, and therefore they feel like it's stronger, and so they go for the dark side. But in theory, there is absolutely nothing against a Sith being light side. Like I said, they will just find themselves under assault from other Sith, testing them constantly to see if they're worth their mettle, because they obviously will see light side as being weakness and therefore try to eliminate it. But if you're strong enough Sith and you're light side, then you can hold that off and you can be light side and no one will care, because you're following the Sith code. So that's something that really kind of reveals which side is the good side. I can be light or dark side, I can be good, evil, anywhere in between as a Sith, and as long as I am striving for innovation, as long as I am being dynamic, then I survive. Right? But it's my own volition, my own freedom that allows me to survive in there. Conversely, the Jedi, you have one way of existence. If you don't exist that way, then you are abolished, you're killed, or you're re-educated. And that is right there. That tells you anything you need to know about the Jedi Order and why they are evil. They are evil fascists. And in actuality, the Sith are the good guys of the story. But no one else can... Yes, I just spent, we'll call it somewhere around 10 to 15 minutes rambling about Jedi politics, or Star Wars politics, while matchmaking was going there. Because this is what I do. This is something else I noticed, and this is something that's only happened recently, where it gets to this end of loading up the match and then it kind of freezes there for what seems like a really long time. For no good fucking reason at all. At first I thought it might be, something with the higher bitrate, but apparently that has nothing to do with the higher bitrate.
We need to secure this position. Enemies on the move. Be ready.
Nah, guys, I guess I'm fucking soloing. Shit. Well, I would have brought in better consumables if I was gonna solo. Fucking hell, this is gonna go badly for me. I don't think I'm really ready for this, by the way, guys. Oh shit.
I'm reading a flat line.
There's one down. Yay! Not even 2 minutes into the damn match, and already I'm having a good time.
Watch your back.
I never at any point claimed to be an expert at soloing, by the way.
Get down. Get down. Damn shield. Watch your back. Damn shield.
I missed him. Damn it! I was trying to get that observer, but
Get down.
got that guy. The key is you just wanna.
Watch your back.
You just want to keep using that, using the nullifier to supplement my damage against other enemies. Like that. Oh, damn it, I missed.
Need ammo.
Come on. Got him.
Get to cover.
Okay, so I guess we have more people in here now at least.
Squad member down.
Oh,
Hope I'm fast enough.
we have one person.
Get down.
That person is really gonna get screwed, and I can't afford to. Got him. Anchor, thank you very much for the host. How was your stream? How was Lothering? I just left there, so I kind of know exactly how it was.
Go get him.
The patch is not today. The patch is tomorrow morning. I don't know what will be included in the patch. That has not been expressly said yet, but assuming it will be some kind of balance change stuff,
We're tracking
and
reinforcements.
also a couple of bug fixes.
Enemies incoming.
So, Anchor, did you visit the tavern, and also did you visit the cage? Ooh, my.
Low. Take cover.
Okay, so you got Liliana, but that's not all that's there. Oh, you almost kicked her out by accident. No, but that's Lily. You can't kick Lily out. She's like the most awesomest person ever. I think I barely saved myself from the damage of that one there. All right. Hey there. Thought it was a conversation and end choice was to kick her out, but everything's fine. Yeah, no, you definitely don't want to lose Lily. She's awesome. Damn it, too slow. Oh man, I'm just gonna call you Gray because that's what Anchor calls you. Gray, thank you very much for the follow.
Shields are gone. Ammo refill.
What we got here? Okay, I think we're clear over here. Yeah,
Just
good
3
stuff.
hostiles remaining.
No, there is another very important piece to the Lothering tale that you definitely want to get before you leave Lothering. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything for you, Anchor, but you definitely gotta go for that. But you have a good night. Sleep well. Have fun. Enjoy Lothering. So this Devar person, I kind of wonder what they're doing because they haven't moved from that one spot. All right, we're definitely not going for that one. Shit. Yeah, let's get this done as fast as possible.
No shield.
Come on now.
Squad member down.
Damn, that was rough. I was just taking so much damage.
Fragment uploaded.
Okay, that one's done. So now we can move along and get to Bravo. Since there's no more destroyer on it anymore.
I'm reading a flag.
Damn, dude, I'm I need to pay attention more to how much fire I'm taking there. So now this is the least fun part, by the way. Like, this is the one that's going to be painful, no matter which way we cut it. Any speculation on adding the platinum difficulty? I would say that's probably not going to happen for a while. So, see, if I were BioWare, which I am not, you know, they can do stuff however they please, and they will very much do things however they please. But if I were BioWare, I would be focusing on getting balancing in order. Oh crap! Are you serious? That was cheap as hell. I would focus on getting the game balanced and everything in order, getting the bugs fixed, then start really focusing on adding new content. Oh, what the heck? Where's my recharge? No, that's okay.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
But yeah, so what you will almost certainly see tomorrow is some bug fixes, and I don't want to say they're going to do all of the balance changes in one setting. I'm going to probably predict that they will start with maybe one gun type. Maybe they'll start with the assault rifles. The thing is that I really think that if that is the case, they should probably really start trying to speed up the patch push process, and instead of doing this whole like you know, a patch every couple of days or whatever, start doing it a little bit faster rate, like a patch a week. That would actually get people a lot more interested and get a lot more buy-in from their users. This is just my personal experience there. But yeah, so that's what I would see. Is you're gonna now, one of the things you will almost see in that thing tomorrow is actually fixing of a rather nasty bug that's been prevalent since launch that no one really knew about for a while, which was the bug that essentially they haven't specifically said which is the patch, what this patch is going to entail, but my thought is that they'll probably start with one segment of guns at a time, so it's easier to track changes to see if they're on the right track or not. My thoughts entirely. That has not been confirmed in any way, shape, or form. Just so that's clear, they have not said anything about that at all. What we have confirmed is that tomorrow they will be fixing the bug that caused that caused issues with where your single player difficulty had a direct effect on your the armor mitigation of enemies in multiplayer. So that is being fixed tomorrow, and that's a good one. That was actually a really nasty bug. Playable assault rifles. Yeah, no, they have said on the last BioWare stream, they were very explicit in saying that assault rifles and shotguns, especially assault rifles, definitely need a lot of love. So they're looking at significant buffs to those. They have not said anything specific, but they did say that they are doing significant buffs to those. And I think they didn't have anything specific because they didn't have anything specific. They were still probably tweaking numbers at that point in time. So I can see that as very much being a thing that they were doing. They were probably had no hard numbers to share. You want your Cerberus Harrier? I'll be frankly honest. I don't miss the Cerberus Harrier at all. It was probably the most boring weapon in Mass Effect 3. I love the Harrier, and I actually use the Harrier in this game as well. So that was interesting. But I don't think you'll have a Harrier per se in this game, because even the modified Matic in this game is cheap as shit. Get out of my face. Damn it, I missed. Damn it, I can't hit him from that range. Just outside of my range. Shit. Goodbye.
3 more to go.
Okay. It was the gun made for platinum. Nah, there's a lot of other guns that were better for platinum. That guy was a workhorse for platinum, but the best gun for platinum, honestly, was the Acolyte. Yeah, Acolyte was the best gun for platinum. For it's just sheer utility of stripping shields. There was not a single gun that I have encountered that was
Teammate injured. Target eliminated.
That was my last Cobra. Ooh. That did not go well for me. Creatures are annoying as hell.
Target eliminated.
There we go. I'll take it. Oh man, that is so many destroyers. I really got out of that faster than I.
Almost done.
He's all the way over there.
All targets down.
Yay, I'll take it. Okay, so something else too is that there's I'm a big fan of I don't like using the same like 5 guns every damn game, which is one of the reasons why I'm happy that they're taking the approach of buffing everything and not nerfing the Vanquisher yet, or at least I sure as hell hope that's what they're doing. Because to be frankly honest, that they should not be starting off this early nerfing things.
Teammate injured.
until they have an idea of, once they buff other rifles, if at that point then the Vanquisher still feels way powerful, then yeah, I can get down with them needing to nerf it. But they should focus on buffing stuff first before they go and start nerfing things. But at the same time, you know, like if the Vanquisher is just so overused like it is now, I really would prefer they nerf it to encourage more weapon variety. Because it's like, I don't know anybody that has fun using one gun.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Stay sharp.
Works for me. I'm hoping that the thing is the Nailodin, unfortunately, they've sounded like they're not going to give sniper rifles a whole lot of love, which is unfortunate because I feel like there are several sniper rifles that are good, that are very good, and they're right where they need to be. Like, I think the Vanquisher, despite people thinking it's overpowered, I think the Vanquisher is, at least from my perspective now, is right where it needs to be. However, there are some other sniper rifles, Shadow, that desperately need something. Because as it is right now, they are worthless. Complete garbage. Like to the point where they are so far below usable levels that bronze feels painful. No, the thing is that, oh shit. Wow, I saved my ass there. No, gold weapons should feel pretty potent. I think the issue is that, now correct me if I'm wrong, I'll have to double check once I'm out of here. But I can't remember if the Black Widow is ultra rare or rare. I think the key is that all of the ultra rare gear is so bad that it makes gold weapons look better. And I feel like that's the problem I have, is that I have this really skewed perception. I can't tell if the Vanquisher is overpowered or not, just because of the fact that everything seems so weak. Of course the Vanquisher feels overpowered. So I want them to kind of get the... okay, so the Black Widow is ultra rare, which means to me, ideally, it should be better than the Vanquisher. But as it is right now, I can't tell. I want to wait. I'll see if they, like, once they get this first initial kind of wave of balance changes on there, and then we'll see from there. But I feel like they should not neglect sniper rifles just because the category of sniper rifle has some strong components on there. To answer up some of the other stuff on there, by the way, hey Phoenix, how you doing? Stream's going well tonight. Matchmaking was painful at first because apparently if you're running in solo queue, you get fuck all. I am still not getting credits. That's 2 matches on there. Last night, if you guys remember the end of the stream, I did not get any credits for completing that final gold match, and here we are again, completed another gold match and still no credits. So that's not gonna work for me, Bioware. That's not gonna work for me at all. We're probably gonna throw in recharge speed. That's just so easy. Hold on a second. I'm gonna exit out of this lobby just because I want to make sure I didn't spend my damn points. Damn it. No, I did. Okay, good. 34K. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, now we're at 89. All right, so now we're still 50K off, but that's, I mean, we're at least getting new credits from here. So, hey, Ashray 3. Yeah, because I need every one of those gold things on there. Sometimes, so here's the thing, Gray, is that I've had that glitch you're talking about. It's actually a latency thing where it just has not refreshed the credit count yet. I actually had to buy something there for that to register. However, last night I completed a gold match and I still have not gotten the credits for it. It literally is completely gone. So I'm chalking that up to kind of a loss here. Anyway, so no, we're going into guns on here. We're actually going to pick the, I believe I have the Widow. Yes, I do. Okay, I have the Widow and the Vanquisher both at 1. So, and let me make sure. I don't believe I have either of them with any attachments. So to get a just raw for raw comparison on here, if you notice the comparison stats between the two, the Black Widow does 100 more damage per shot. It has a slower rate of fire by a nominal amount for a multi-shot sniper rifle. It has 1 less shot in the chamber. Has less max ammo, and it has better accuracy. And it weighs more. So if you see on the Vanquisher there, you see how many green numbers there are? There's a lot more green numbers than red, considering that the Black Widow is an ultra rare sniper rifle. Real quick, so let's just do, it's gonna draw some quick numbers here. So 709, 2836. Okay. Yeah, so you're looking at about 400 more damage outputted in total for the per magazine of the Vanquisher. At 800 damage per shot, and this is at rank 1, of course, but at 800 damage per shot for a 3-round magazine, this guy puts out around 2400 damage. The Vanquisher at 700 damage per shot, 4-round magazine, puts out about 2800 damage. So it's about 400 damage per. And that's really the judge. And this one actually can output that amount of damage much faster. So it is it is a better sniper rifle altogether, considering that it is the, like, honestly, I feel like they really should have switched the Black Widow and the Vanquisher. Either switch the guns completely or switch the stats, you know, like, or either that, give the Black Widow, you know, like 900 damage. Would that work? 900 damage? I'm trying to think on there. I'm trying to do math in my head. 900 damage times 3 would be 2700, so we still wouldn't be quite up to that grade. It's not unlike the comparison I drew between the Valkyrie and the Sweeper. And the funny thing about this is that both of the Valkyrie and the Sweeper are bad. They are bad guns, right? They're not good. But the Sweeper outputs, now granted, keep in mind here we got a Sweeper 6 versus a Valkyrie 2, but that whenever I initially did the comparison on this one, I had the Sweeper 2 Valkyrie 2 was what I was comparing them to, and doing just the raw math numbers on the comparison between the Valkyrie and the Sweeper per burst, because you have a 3-round burst for the Sweeper and a 2-round burst for the Valkyrie. Per burst, per trigger pull, the Sweeper outputted, like, I think it was 40% more damage. And I'm like, you guys are thinking of it all wrong. This guy needs to do, like, I would say, like, somewhere around 150 to 180 damage per bullet And then this one should be doing less, more like 100 damage per bullet or something like that. This one should be outputting over 300 damage per burst. This one should be somewhere around maybe 280 to 300, something like that. You know, that's kind of my my thought on that. So it's kind of like that's where I have issues with that. And Phoenix, you whispered me a bunch of stuff, so I'll have to read that in a moment. Bubonic, and what? Seriously, some fuzziness. Oh, something else on there too. When you're Phoenix, like for future reference, I don't see the whispers as quickly, so you can post that in the chat. It doesn't matter, man. I can respond to it all the same. So the thing is with when you're using the bit rates on there, you also want to make sure that you have it set to the high quality, low latency presets. Is actually what I use on here. Anyway, so back on there, the Nail-It-In feels like it has good damage. My major complaint, and this is a complaint I have on several of the explosive munition weapons, their stagger is absolute fucking garbage. I feel like I'm shooting little smoke bombs at enemies, right? That have no real force to the explosion. The explosions feel like they have no real substance to them. The major problem with that is they're supposed to be explosions. I don't care if you're armored. If I fucking latch a sticky grenade to you, you should get knocked around a little bit. But the stagger effects and all that stuff just really don't feel it. So that's really my issue on there. I just can't get behind it. Fortunately enough, the Hurricane feels pretty good. I mean, it might be able to use a little bit of a damage increase, same with the Equalizer, but without them at rank 10, I can't really make that judgment accurately, from what I've noticed, at least with the Turian Soldier, so bear that in mind, that's the Turian Soldier. They felt pretty good. But the ones I'm looking forward to, if they at least get to assault rifles, I'm hoping for a serious damage bonus, damage buff to the Valkyrie. Supposedly, now they're not doing this in this next patch, but this is something to keep in mind for future patches. Something else they will also be working on is what's known as bloom, which is essentially when you start firing, your reticle gets bigger, which will like they're actually going to reduce that, which means guns like the Soned will not feel nearly as inaccurate as it does, which is actually amazing. But I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot to the Soned. Maybe a rate of fire bonus would be pretty nice. I would love to see this guy get up over 900 rate of fire. That would be pretty awesome. The pod needs like a shit ton more damage too. Most of these is just pretty much comes down to damage. Like the Revenant feels alright, but he still feels pretty tedious to use. The damage on the Sandstorm is not bad for a gold weapon. That could go up a little bit, but my major problem is I want the zoom reduced on the scope. The built-in scope that really kills it. This guy is just, I think, no, this one is the one that's actually alright, but the damage still needs to go up on it. This guy, complete fucking garbage. The rate of fire and the damage are both way too low for an LMG. The Matic, all you guys know how bad that is. The Zalkin also, the Zalkin is broken by design. I feel like it needs more than just damage. So the problem with the Zalkin is the fact that you have a semi-auto rifle that has a charge mechanic for a 3-round burst. The charge is so fucking long, you completely ruin your DPS by using it for burst fire. I can fire out 3 rounds faster than I can charge a burst 3-round fire from this gun. Completely fucking useless. Completely useless. Like, this gun has no purpose at all. It is a gimmick. Like, damage will not fix this gun. Damage bonus, like buffing the damage on this, won't fix this gun, and that's probably something I'm going to criticize once it gets done. I'm going to say, hey, look, it's still not good. For pistols, I don't have all of the pistols on here. There's still a couple that I haven't gotten yet, like the Rosarat I don't have yet. But the I think it was the Phalanx and the Carnifex. I feel like the Carnifex needs more damage in general, just more base damage compared to the Phalanx. If you do the math on this, the rate of fire, the magazine size, the DPS on the Phalanx far exceeds the Carnifex. Which is not really the way it should be. Like this guy, they both should be the same. They're both silver weapons, so they should have equal levels of DPS, which is not something that you really see currently. So it's kind of, it's not ideal. You would want to buff up the damage probably to around 300 per shot for the Carnifex, which would mean it would do about 3,000 damage per magazine, which if you did the math on there, hopefully it would max up to the about the same time spent per that for the Phalanx. The Scorpion, also my same complaint with the Naladin, not enough stagger. Its damage is fine for the most part, but its stagger is horrible stagger, and it really needs that desperately to be useful, because that's really where the Scorpion excels, is that crowd control, and it doesn't have it. So and like I said, with sniper rifles, the Ish-Ray actually feels pretty good. The Lanet, I feel like the charge time could be reduced on the Lanet, or Lanet, I'm not sure really how to pronounce it. The charge time feels really way too long. And as a result, you run into issues where most people don't use the charge mechanic, and that kind of feels like that's really where it shines. It is what it is. Indra and the Raptor. So here is something else on there. I've heard a lot of people that are like, yeah, the Raptor is just better. The Raptor is a better gun than the Indra, despite the fact that the Indra is the excuse me, is the gold weapon. But whenever you look at it, if I got the Indra to rank 10, it would be around 130 damage per shot as well. It ends up about the same damage as the Raptor does, but the Raptor fires faster. Yes, the clip size is smaller, but the reload time on both of these guns is fairly low. So it's like this guy weighs less, does more damage in a burst. It just feels like a better gun, and that's really not how it should be. The Incisor, this gun bugs me because of the fact of the way that burst recoil works. Burst recoil, you feel it after the first bullet exits the barrel, but usually with a well-balanced gun, which I would assume this gun is balanced enough, that recoil should be tweaked enough, and the reciprocal rate of fire should be tweaked enough to where by the time the third round exits the barrel is when the actual kick occurs. With this gun as it is now, it is completely useless as a sniper rifle, because by the time that first bullet leaves the barrel, right, you're kicking up over an enemy's head, right? Because obviously sniper rifle, you want to be doing headshots. You're only hitting one shot in their head, then two other shots go over their head. Or you aim at their feet. If you're at a long distance, you aim at their feet, and then one shot hits them in the foot, one shot hits them in the stomach, and the next shot hits them in the head. That's not really ideal. That's not how you want it. That's completely the opposite is what you want. Vanquisher, as we said there, that guy feels really maybe balanced, maybe overpowered, but hard to say. The Widow, I feel like it's a fair, this guy does a lot of damage, but is really slow on the reload times. I feel like that it draws a good balance to the Ish-Ray, which also does really high damage, but has a faster reload time. You know, I feel like that's kind of a good balance there, because the Ish-Ray is gold, the Widow is silver, so that does make it feel better. This guy, I have no words to describe how fucking horrible the Shadow is. Every time I've used it, I'm like, oh, hey, let's try it again. Fucking garbage every goddamn time. Garbage, garbage, garbage. What it needs to do is they need to cut the magazine in half. It needs to go down to about 24, we'll call it charge seconds or whatever. And then they need to like triple this damage or more. You know, it's something, it needs to go up a lot. I would say probably to more like 100. That would probably feel pretty good. 100 damage per second, or actually it's more than that. It's actually more like 10 times that per second. So it's like 1,000 damage per second. The point is that you would deplete your ammo really quick, but it would feel like you're essentially firing a laser burst. You're like, boom, and then that's all. Like just like a second and a half of fire, and then cool down. Second half fire, that would take the shadow to be kind of something more akin to an Ishiray of sorts. Not quite, because you do have the ability with this shadow to kind of click fire it, so you're not expending your magazine, which means then you don't have to worry about the cooldown. But at the same time, it gives you that really potent burst damage. And that's really what the shadow should be. Otherwise, this feels like a fucking paw with a scope. Right now, that's exactly what it feels like, is a paw with a scope. And both the paw and this gun feel really grossly underpowered. That's really the sad fact of it. But that's kind of where I'm seeing everything. Shotguns, pretty much all the shotguns that I've played with, they all kind of need heavy damage buffs. With a special note to the Venom and the Disciple, they need a fuck ton more stagger. The stagger on both of these guns is way too low. The Disciple's special use in Mass Effect 3 was the fact that because of the submunitions, it was a stagger shotgun. It was meant to stagger enemies more than anything, right? I could stagger fucking Banshees. I could stagger Brutes with this on that. So it should, and you don't see that. I can't stagger any bosses in this game. Shit, I can barely stagger an agent who is lightly armored. So, and I think that's something that really needs to change. They need to up the staggers of a lot of these guns. And then we have this guy. I want to love this gun. I love the Crusader in Mass Effect 3. Love it to death. This is not the Crusader from Mass Effect 3. The damage is almost 1/3 of what it was in Mass Effect 3. 1/3 of what it was. That is scary. Considering this was supposed to be a quote-unquote sniper rifle of shotguns, if you will. It was meant to be a very powerful, slow-firing, super accurate shotgun at range. You could hit enemies at range. Well, guess what? This thing doesn't do that much damage anymore. Its damage has been cut down a lot. My Disciple does more fucking damage. You know, the Roserat does more damage, and you think, oh well, I've got a rank 1. It's not going to go up that much. What? Maybe it goes up to 500. It's still not doing 700 damage, 650 damage. You know, it's not going to be doing that much. It really is weak, and that's kind of the major issue with it, is that 400 damage, 500 damage, that's super weak. It should be doing over 1,000 damage per shot. And then I have that super accurateness. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. The accuracy in this gun sucks. I have a reticle. Like, I point it straight at an enemy's head and it flies off over their shoulder. That's not the fucking Crusader. Did you play Mass Effect 3? So I'm hoping that they can make that tweak to the Crusader, because I'm really hoping the Crusader can be like what I was, because I love the Crusader. I would throw that on the Demolisher. That was my go-to, like, kind of, I would throw the Black Widow and the Crusader side by side on my Demolisher, and that was my weapons class, and I loved that a lot. And I kind of want that back. I have gotten so fucking sidetracked on here. Holy shit. Guys, I go on rants sometimes, if you didn't notice. So let's actually like play a match maybe before I get kicked off of Twitch. Yeah, I want to do Remnant again. Okay. So let's see how long the matchmaking takes this time around. No, the new patch drops tomorrow morning. I almost feel like I need like the bot to tell me things on that, or to be spamming that in my chat. The patch comes out tomorrow morning. Check BioWare's Twitter. They have not announced the official patch notes for it yet, so we do not have official what it's doing. The patch comes out tomorrow. I've been discussing what I hope to see in the patch that's coming, and possibly what we'll likely see. So, like I said, I hope that we will see like just kind of buffs across the board for 90% of the guns. There's a few of them that are in an all right place right now, and I feel like they might need minor tweaking, but they're in an all right place overall. But most of the guns need significant damage buffs. Yep, tomorrow. Well, so 8 a.m. is whenever they're doing some server patching. That's not necessarily when the game patch updates, although it would be smart for them to do them at the same time. To be fair, they're doing additional server patching to hopefully increase the stability of matchmaking and stuff like that, so we don't end up with this. What the fuck is going on here? See if I got anybody to invite. Man, none of y'all guys are playing. So when I say that, of course, I've got all these folks that say they've been playing, but none of them are actively playing right now. Including, of all people, LP Config, who is always playing this damn game. Except today. Man, it's a quiet night, man. Something else something else, obviously, when I'm talking about weapon damage, I should probably also not forget the fact that they're also hopefully buffing weapon powers and combos as well. That's another big thing that they're going to be hopefully buffing as well. So what's in the patch? We don't know exactly what's in the patch yet. So they have said on their last live stream things they want to be patching, like things that they've heard our feedback on, and this is what they're looking at. But that's not exactly what will be in this patch. That may be over a series of patches. We don't know. What they have said they will be patching is more gun damage. They're going to be buffing a lot of guns severely. Power damage is going to be buffed at least significantly. Combo damage. Part of the combo damage issue, the reason why combos felt so weak, was actually because the combo scaling that was supposed to be there is actually broken. So normally, combo damage is supposed to be set at a certain grade at bronze, and then it gets a difficulty modifier where it gets a bonus to its damage and effectiveness as the difficulty increases. Currently, that is not working. So that is something they will actually be fixing. The other thing on there that they are also looking at is they will probably be upping the damage of the combos as well. So we'll kind of see how that works. We'll see what's happening. Oh, and then obviously they have a bunch of weapon buffs and all that good stuff. Good night, Rose. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us. And I wouldn't necessarily expect like any new character or maps out tomorrow. This is mostly a quality of life patch, not necessarily adding new content to the game. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm alright with them holding off on new characters and that sort of thing in order to get the game in a better state. Because fucking hell, it needs it badly. So people drop out. Yep, we lost 2. I've been having that issue a lot, where I notice there's a lot of people dropping out. Goodbye. He actually like disappeared off the map. Like that was a... Why is my Asari so thick? Come on, bro.
Shields.
Come on, don't. No, we're not gonna have that conversation on here. Mainly because she's not anywhere on par with the human Sentinel. Come on.
Watch your back.
Squad member down.
Damn. Rock and Roll 365. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Let's see if they get me. And oh, dude, the oh man, this is going. Oh, what was that? Okay, so I take it back. I thought previously that it was my the bit rate I was running at. Definitely not my bit rate on there because we just saw how bad he was lagging there. That was entirely on there. So something's going on with that. That was a fail and a half. Alright, so on a more positive, non-patchy note, I kind of actually am liking. I'm glad that I actually decided to branch out and try the split throw. Where the fuck? Try the split throw because that is actually a useful crowd control element that I would have otherwise, like, playing it safe and just going with more energy drain. Just really, it really wasn't. It was more of the same. Like there was no. I wasn't doing anything new, right? And as a result, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with kind of what direction I went with it. So. Where are you at? I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ooh. Ooh. Snuck down in there. Trip mines feel really janky. Yeah, I haven't actually gotten into the Angaran Insurgent yet. I really want to because I love my support classes, and that's really what he's about. But yeah, I've heard many people say the same thing that you're saying, where it's that it's really janky, and it's kind of unfortunate. And I really wish it wasn't, because trip mines. Any of you guys play, Mass Effect 3? You know trip mines. God damn, trip mines were, and to be frankly honest, they were pretty overpowered. let's call a spade here. Damn. Oh, I missed the nullifier sitting over there. Got a cloak guy that was getting me up. Nice. Okay, not gonna catch me unawares again. That's right. I just set him up so that everybody else can kill him. I don't know if I caught that or not, but I was trying. I'll take it. How do you play Shield and Gara? I didn't catch that part. Yeah, I'm working. Ngara's actually one of the guys that I have coming up next, because he's one of the few golds that I have, I think, up to rank 9. So I'm actually going to be doing a build guide for him very soon, which is going to be awesome. I love my support characters. What I don't love as much is all the observers and all the breachers. Ooh, I get out of there. I think they're all down here, so. That was a lucky ass shot. And he's done. I'll take it. That works for me. The Asari Sentinel is a really strong kit, really fucking strong. As I've gone up in levels, I've almost been to this is the first kit that I think I kind of think to myself, now I'm not quite at this level, but this is the first kit that I've had that thought of like, yeah, I think I might be able to solo this class. Down over there. And for everybody curious, by the way, that throw no longer primes biotic explosions. I just primed a biotic explosion with throw, so it's just that the duration is much shorter than it previously was. Alright, so there we go. Oh, seriously? Some dirty ass shit right there. Just gonna randomly pop over at me like, hey, what's up? I don't know how that guy didn't kill him. Like, I think he's using the Vanquisher. That's kind of, I'm not sure. I'm confused by what just happened there. Alright. Well, we got this covered. Working good for me. Oh, retrieval. Fucking... Hopefully nobody dies while they've got the damn package. Because, good God. Shit, I forgot the bridge is over here. Oh shit. I can't get that, that's too hot. Damn. Damn. He's just sitting on there guarding it too. I don't have any Cobra missiles, so I can't like... Oh shit, dude, you were so fucked. Go, bro, go! You got this. You got this. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, okay. No, 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 no. No, please don't tell me he went down. Okay, this is not gonna work for me. don't know what the hell this guy's doing there. Yowza. Alright, I'll take it. That's good enough. Fucking the retrieval missions make me nervous, at least for now, because there's a glitch where if a person dies while they have the object, there's many occasions I've ran into where the object gets frozen on them and it becomes unrecoverable. And you're stuck. The mission's broke. He's on extraction. Go figure. Shit. Going to extract somebody. And you're like, oh hey. Watch me run right past that guy like I don't even have a care in the world. Ooh. That was a little lucky. That got a little dicey there at the end, guys. Hopefully it's not super delayed. I do feel like there's a lot of latency on the servers tonight. I'm noticing a lot of that. The guy that died a lot just seemed to be doing a lot of killing, apparently. No complaints there at all. Almost have enough for 2 of these advanced packs. No complaints there. Character respec. So you were one. Were you the Grumpet person? Because yeah, I was seeing you rubber band like hell. Normally, I'm not that bad of a host, but for whatever reason, tonight and last night, I thought last night it was because of the ingest settings of the server that I was, or the stream I was using. Yeah, there's something going on. I'm hoping that tomorrow when they take the servers down, that will hopefully, hopefully, famous last words, kind of help with that latency, because I notice every time they take the servers down, there's less latency, and I think it's because it reboots the servers and gives them an extra leg up. But yeah, no, I was seeing you every time you would go down. I would see you rubber band like 20 feet away. So yeah, there's definitely some serious latency going on. I wish I could say it was my host, because that would be an easy solution, but it's not, unfortunately. Hopefully we can at least get through tonight. If only tonight. Yeah, no, I completely understand, buddy. I've been there. There's as kind of, I don't mean it to sound dickish to to anybody, just so it's clear. But I can't do quick play. I have to host lobbies, because I will, I'm trying to stream, trying to stream for people here, and I don't really like, I'm not an angry person, right? And I don't like raging on stream. That's not really my thing. Some people get away with it because they're funny while they're raging. I don't think that I'm very particularly funny whenever I'm raging. And whenever I'm lagging that bad, I get really pissed. Like it's frustrating as all hell. And you won't hear me like tell anybody that they shouldn't be frustrated when there's lag like that. It's yeah, it is bad, and it is really obnoxious.
Need ammo.
What the hell are you talking about, woman? Need ammo, my ass. What the fuck, man? 100% charge on that too. That was the part that really got me.
Teammate injured.
Yeah, Grumpy, I think you're still having problems on. Honestly, I think everybody's having problems.
Almost there. Nice save.
Can I get to this other guy?
Get him.
Hang tight.
I'll take it. Hey, that's more XP for us. I build sensor range, but I always host games too. Yeah, Cats, I'm right there with you.
Nice job, Apex. Keep it going.
There's another thing on there, Grumpet, too, that you might be encountering too. Is last time I think you joined in mid-mission, and I don't know if it's the same way with this game, but with Dragon Age Inquisition, whenever I would do matches, the lag was always worse if you joined in mid-mission. I don't know what exactly it was, but I noticed that was always the case. Ooh. There we go, getting them detonations off. Here we go.
Need ammo.
Hey, I will full well admit that at least this time I am actually doing some work and not dancing around like a moron. And I'm not meaning that in some like anecdotal way. I mean, there's been literally matches where I'm like sitting there like dancing around while everybody else is doing the work. Asari, not sorry. You thought there was nothing to that title, but no. In actuality, that's my motto for this game. Sorry, not sorry.
Damn shields.
I'll take it. Yeah, Grumpet setting up those biotic combos. Okay, you can die now. I'm just gonna take a nap here, guys. Don't mind me. Look at me. I'm just relaxing. I'm just chilling. Just chilling. Oh man, you had to. I was relaxed. I was on vacation. That was the Bahamas right there.
Go get him.
That looked really badass, even though I'm pretty certain I did absolutely nothing. It detonated right whenever I landed the hit, but yeah, there was no actual anything to happen there. Downstairs?
Sources say key data is
Yes.
scattered around this area.
I
Find and
prefer
recover
this
that data.
one.
Get down.
By the way, this gun is doing nothing from this range. I literally, it's nothing at all. But this range, though, I can do something. Eh? Anybody? I also full well expect you playing even off host, playing the Asari Adept. You better be top scorer. Well, I think you were last time though, so I don't think it's gonna be a stretch by any means. I don't know what the hell that nullifier was doing.
3 more to go. All clear for now.
Alright, so here's the challenge. I have to run backwards everywhere
Hostiles en route.
and not die. I'm just gonna hold backwards all the time and not die. This is actually really, really challenging to play this way. Y'all think you can do it? Try me. This is pretty much me gonna be using throw constantly. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I'm too young to die. That is a interesting spot.
Get to cover. Need ammo.
What the hell are you talking about? Need ammo. Need ammo. What the fuck?
Teammate injured.
Man, I get greedy. I keep getting greedy. Everybody's carrying me. No, seriously, I wouldn't do it surprised. Yeah, I'm last place in a 3-man group. I'm 3rd place, guys. 3rd place. Oh. This is at what point I'm apparently just getting lazy, because I've had to be like doing all the lifting this whole time. Apparently, or maybe I really haven't. Maybe it's just my imagination. Oh yeah, let's not
that. Squad member down.
Ooh, buddy, you died in a shit spot. that's not the spot that I would want to be at if I'm dead.
Enemies incoming.
I have no RPGs, so I haven't had any RPGs in a while. I probably should buy some. You know, just maybe. Hey, you know what? RPGs make you play lazy, so I'm
Down.
oh shit. Ow, what the hell, man? Would you die up here? Seriously? Come on, bro. You're killing me.
Destroyer on deck.
What the hell?
Damn shield.
Did you just go right through my shields? Oh my gosh. I've got 5 of these. I can get myself up there. Hey, that is almost like there's an Asari adept right next to me. Oh yeah, there is. It's like, why is he detonating? Get rid of those damn observers. I'm gonna go get this nullifier up here. Trying to be sneaky and shit. Oh my gosh, that was not ideal. Oh shit, dude snuck up on me like hardcore. It's not a horror game. What the fuck?
I'm reading a flatline.
Oh, that's not good. We'll let the heat come off you, Grumpet, then we'll come get you. Will I share my build after this game? Well, considering that my build is not done, no. I actually have a method to this madness.
Need ammo.
Shoot. Oh, come on. Seriously. Can't give me a moment.
Watch your back.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
You know, it's really hard to type one-handed while you're also trying to game. Boom.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Yeah, there's actually a method to my madness on there. Whenever I do these, I actually am leveling these characters up. I do theory craft the build that I'm going to do, but the finalized build is actually is made into a build guide put on my YouTube channel. You'll hear me discussing the kind of like the like, hey, I'm testing this out, I'm trying this, but it's not necessarily the final build that I'm using. There are some things that I can share about this build that are definitely going to be in that final build, like my spec for Backlash. That is definitely not going to change because it's awesome the way it is.
One problem gone.
Where's the next device at? I got it. Oh shit. I knew that that was going to happen. Oh, come on. Let me get some points somehow. Cheese mode shit. This guy is just trying so hard.
All enemy devices shut down.
Curses. Just want to get some points, man. Just want some points.
No shields.
Oh, we're already done. That was it. My one chance to actually get some points and get an objective medal. Dashed. Darn pugs. Oh, there's 2 of them there. Yeah, it's a good time to pull back a little bit. One down, one to go. Man, he's like Brazek.
Need ammo.
Sensors clear for now. Great
That was called me bolting it up, hoping that he didn't actually get that shot off. If he would have got that shot off, it probably would have broken my my Aegis. Man, I totally got carried on this match. Totally carried.
Get down.
Shit. It is way too early for me to have fallen down here yet. He just jumped down, didn't he? God damn it, you just blocked my damn road. Destroy us. Oh, wow. This is, not ideal. You guys see me just run past the destroyer like balls to the wall.
Mission complete. Full team secured. Good work.
I'll take it. That wasn't pretty, and I got carried like a champ. But it is what it is. Alright, so like I said, once I'm done with this, I'll actually show you the build so far. Like I said, it is not indicative of a final build because I still, you know, will make tweaks and stuff as I kind of get more comfortable with it. But yeah, I'll kind of show the builds as it is so far. Shit, yeah, I got fucking carried hardcore. Damn. Good job, guys. You guys definitely came out to play. All right, so and I believe, do I have enough to upgrade this? Yes, I do. All right, so let's see. I feel like this one's a little bit of a trickier one. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks a lot for the match. You guys did great. You carried my scrubby ass through that. Man, I don't really do enough combos for that to be useful. I mean, the melee damage might be a good one on there, so we'll try that out. Anyway, so so far, let me save this real quick first, and then we'll go back into it. So this is the build so far, and like I said, I'm still working out kinks. It's not done yet. The one for certain that is spec'd how I want it is Backlash. At rank 4, I take the Aegis Health. At rank 5, I take the Reflection. At rank 6, I take the Resurgence. Actually, I take that back. This is not the final one. Hey, have a good night, man. Thanks for the matches. But this is not actually no, this is not the final one. I'm going to end up with Damage Aftermath. I'm trying to remember on there. Did I have recharge speed before? Probably not. But in any case, so this time I will have durability, reflection, and then damage aftermath is probably what I'll do on there. I still haven't quite gotten the scaling aspect of the of damage aftermath down to figure out how much damage I'm really getting out of it. But that's still 350% damage returned is pretty healthy. And I kind of am happy with that. And 613 health is not too bad. You could get more if you took the second durability upgrade, but that's at the cost of reflection, which is really where it shines. Like that ups it to that 350%. That's huge. Throw. I'm actually probably going to alter throw a bit. I was taking the radius upgrade on there, and then I realized, of course, that that really what that does is not really that useful. I was hoping that it would let me hit, 3 or more enemies, and it does not. So essentially what I am doing is I'm going to be taking damage and force, duration, and double throw. And the reason why is because it is great for crowd control. If you guys see me knocking around all of the light enemies all the time, that's why. It's great for crowd control, and that's what it's for, is controlling the little enemies. I am probably, as of right now, looking like I might skip energy drain, mainly because my last two builds that I did in a row had energy drain spec 2 different ways. So I'll take a pause on that and try to work without it. So far, now here's the thing, is that I could try to really focus on that throw force and damage on there, but Biotic Warrior is so damn good that I may end up taking Biotic Warrior mixed with weapons and melee, so that way I can finish off those enemies, those little lightweight enemies that I knock floating with throw. And then on here, I'm still torn after what I should take on here. So this would help me maximize that melee damage, but this is super useful. That helps me stay alive more. So I may end up going with shield feedback just to kind of keep with the trend of going with, the protection, giving me that nice damage bonus and survivability. So that's probably where that's going. But I still need to kind of tweak with that a bit and see how that feels. So that's kind of largely the build that I'm using for the Sentinel as of right now. And it's kind of me trying to do things different from the norm. Like I said, energy drain is amazing. I love energy drain. I've just used it so much, I'm trying to do something different and see if I can get something different to work. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. If you were trying to go for a easy build of the Asari Sentinel, I would go for energy drain, especially if you get like team drain on here and effectiveness. These two in combination, rank 4 effectiveness. I mean, recharge speed's good too, but this takes that from I think it's 30% base, 35%. This takes it to 55%, so your shield's restored, and then this will actually boost that up again by another 30%. So that alone is 85% of your shields restored from one use. This also gives you the benefit of any enemies within, or any allies within 8 meters also get half their shields back. So it's just generally making you better for yourself and the team. Extended drain or auxiliary drain, as I've noticed, are 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other. This one gives you the drain over time and primes for combos, but this one gives you the AoE damage. So, personally, I think this one's a little bit better because getting those tech combos is great for crowd control, and it gives you a recharge over time, which is nice. But either one are both equally viable. I've used both on 2 different builds. So that's, if you want an easy build, I would probably go with Backlash and Energy Drain at least. But I'm trying to do something different, like I said, because I've used Energy Drain on the last 2 builds, and it kind of gets repetitive after a while. It is what it is. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this done over here, since it is getting about that time, as you guys notice on here. So obviously, like I said, to kind of recap a bunch of stuff on there. So we don't know exactly what's coming out with the patch tomorrow, but the hope is that we'll see some significant balance changes to a lot of the guns, powers, and combos. Supposedly those are all getting a pretty hefty buff, which is the ideal scenario. We'll see. But if all goes well, then yeah, that's what we'll see, and that will be super handy. And I'm looking forward to that one especially. However, that said, it could be entirely expected to not see anything of that sort actually come out just as yet. Mainly because, as I look at it, is because they may try to do it one gun group at a time, just to kind of give it a little bit of time and breathing room. We'll see. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at who is currently streaming for BioWare Outpost. See who we can get a host on here. Looks like probably gonna throw a host over to Size 16, who's playing some XCOM 2. I think he's playing his, if I remember right, he's playing Mass Effect themed. He might not be. I know that he has done Mass Effect themed XCOM 2. And I think that is actually what he's doing this time. So good times. We'll throw a host on over to him. You guys stop over to see him. Definitely say hi and all that good stuff. He's a cool, relaxed guy and all that good stuff. But anyway, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more leveling up on the Asari Sentinel. But we are also going to be doing some gun testing with the new patch. Gun testing, power testing. We got a lot of stuff that we're probably gonna have to cover with that, so that's gonna be a multi-day process. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it over to Size 16's over there. Guys, go over, say hi, and we'll be back tomorrow on there. And Sergeant Tellion, thank you very much for the follow, man. We'll be back tomorrow. You guys have a good one.